familiar sights and sounds on the streets of America. This last, the sound of an Arizona SWAT team shooting 70 high-powered rounds at 26-year-old Marine and Iraq War veteran Jose Guerena. A routine marijuana raid, but no drugs were found. Guerena's wife says he grabbed a pistol, thinking the deputies were home invaders. He feared for his children's lives.
You don't know who's on your door. You see this man, it's dark, you know, they're wearing black. You know, the way they're coming in, they don't give you no time to really think things through.
Social justice advocate Alex Sanchez has seen increasingly militaristic tactics used during raids in his neighborhood.
Because they feel threatened, they kill you. You know, and we see it often and often, and it goes unpunished.
The Oscar Grant shooting marks one of the few times that a police officer has been tried for shooting and killing an innocent person. But many were shocked at what they considered a very lenient sentence.
If Oscar Grant had gunned down Mr. Messerly, I don't think a reasonable person would suggest that Oscar Grant would get a 1-year sentence, would serve it in a county jail, and then would walk away scot-free and nothing happened. He'd get the death sentence.
For years, community activists have blasted the increasingly brutal tactics. An officer using a taser to chase down a 14-year-old girl seems to defy what we expect from police. And this 91-year-old Southern Californian selling suicide kits. Around a dozen FBI agents ordered her out of her house at gunpoint and took her sewing machine. Activists are also concerned that many in law enforcement come from a military background.
They see the public not as something they protect, but as an enemy that needs to be suppressed.
Police departments in cities big and small are investing in armored vehicles and other gear used by our armed forces overseas.
So what we're seeing is the paramilitarization of all police departments. That came out of the urban unrest, the urban rebellions of the 1960s.
Firemen were later issued flak suits of bulletproof mesh.
The Watts riots of 1965, a violent reminder of the alienation being felt by poor urban youth. It also sparked a new era of police suppression and intimidation. Seen again during the massive May Day rally in Los Angeles in 2007. And now, spreading beyond urban centers. Homeless and schizophrenic Kelly Thomas was beaten into a coma by police in a relatively quiet Orange County city. He died days later.
I think everybody needs to be concerned if a cop can go off like that and murder somebody.
Cell phones and YouTube are helping expose police brutality, but police are fighting back.
I was confused. I was like, whoa, what's going on here, you know? Why am I being put in jail for something I didn't do?
Mam's only crime was videotaping a police officer. The video camera may indeed be the best weapon an American citizen has against a police force which is becoming increasingly militaristic. In Los Angeles, Ramon Galindo, RT.